and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Nicola. I'm a mum of 2 and I make all sorts of videos from lifestyle and hauls and general stuff like that. So if you like that sort of thing, then I would love it if you would subscribe. You can click the little button down here, and I have set myself a challenge of 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I kind of thought that would be fairly easy, and then remembered how long it had taken me to get to the number of subscribers I have now, and I now think it might be quite tough. So if you're not subscribed, then I would love it if you would, and I would really appreciate it. So click. Anyway, today I am doing a video about my monthly favourites. I don't think I can really, it's January, probably January favourites. Not all of them are from January. Some of them are actually going back a few months, but I don't get enough new things or try new products enough to do it every month. So this is my favourites of the moment. And I will start with, I haven't got loads, I've just got a few things, but I will start with some clothing items. One being this jumper I'm wearing now. You see? It says motherhood on it. This is from Patch Kid Co. Now, one of the things I'm a bit addicted to Instagram, aren't we all? But one of the things I love most about Instagram is finding new small businesses and being able to support them. And Patch Kid Co was one that I found on Instagram, and I loved the sweatshirts that she makes. As I say, this one says motherhood. I've got another one. I'll pick up here. This is another favourite. This one says, you can see, says fiercely feminine on it, and I love this dusky pink colour. Actually, I got this one in a large and it's huge, but I love it. It's so comfy. It washes really well. This one's a medium, so slightly smaller. This one Andrew bought me for Christmas, and this one I bought myself when I got to my weight loss goal, which was ironic seeing as I bought it massive. But I think that sometimes that happens when you've lost a certain amount of weight. If it's significant, sometimes takes you a while to realise the new size that you are. Anyway, I like it anyway. It's lovely and baggy and big and cosy, and it's great because I work at home. It's nice to just bung on a sweatshirt. And actually, you know, it wasn't that long ago when I felt that wearing a sweatshirt was sort of dressing down, and I felt a bit scruffy. But now you can team it with skirts and smart trousers and look really stylish still. So I love these. I say I've got this one fiercely feminine, this one says motherhood, and then I've got a t-shirt that says fiercely feminine on it as well, which Andrew bought me for Christmas as well. So this is Patch Kid Co. I will link them below. She does all sorts of new ones. She's got a new one, I think, which says good vibes only, and it's got a little hand or something on it. I just saw it this morning literally on Instagram, so I'll link her Instagram page below and you can check her out. But if you like a nice comfortable jumper that washes well, I can't recommend them enough. So talking of jumpers, I have another one, also a company I found on Instagram, and that is this one. So this is a hoodie. Let me just hit it slightly so that you can see it a bit better. There we go. So this is a hoodie. This is by a company, again, also that I found on Instagram, called Wear the Stars. It's got embroidered, this is all embroidered here, this camo print, which apparently is bang on trend for this year. And it's this grey material. This was actually a birthday present. These hoodies are amazing quality. It's got pockets at the front, and they are really soft and really comfortable. And they look really nice, and they don't, I mean, I've washed this a fair few times and it doesn't look any, it's got toothpaste on it, and it doesn't look any different to how it did when I got it new. And I absolutely adore it. These are slightly more pricey. This was a birthday present, and it's probably not something I would necessarily buy for myself. I don't often spend much money on myself on clothes. I find it quite difficult. I'll spend a fortune on the children, but when I go to shop for myself, I'm generally a Primark or a supermarket girl. However, it's nice every now and then to treat yourself to something a little bit more expensive. This, again, as I said, was bought for me as a gift, but I love it and I can't recommend them enough. And they've got some really nice new designs, and I think there is a free delivery code on the website at the moment, but I will link her below. This is Wear the Stars. So that's that. And then actually, the other thing I have, which is another company I found on Instagram, and actually I think both these two companies where the stars and patch could go, I found through this lady, and that's Stanley and Maud. She makes amazing jewellery. She's brilliant to follow on Instagram. She's quite funny, and she makes beautiful jewellery. And Andrew bought me this, I don't know whether you can see it, for, focus on, there we go. So, so Andrew bought me this for Christmas. It's got a P and an A, which are my children's initials, you can see there, and a little star, and it's a really delicate bracelet. It's so pretty, and she makes the most gorgeous jewellery. So this is Stanley and Maud. I will again link her below. She is super stylish as well, and these jumpers and hoodies, I'm sure I discovered them through her. Yeah, she makes wonderful jewellery, all stamped and personalised, and some beautiful earrings and necklaces, all sorts of stuff. So check out her page as well, and her Instagram. She is great. So that's those three. So then a couple of other things, a couple of beauty bits which I want to show you. So first and foremost is this. Do you know, it looks like a nappy liner. It's not. These I found in Primark. I think I got 3 for about £2.50, and they are face cloths, but they remove your makeup with water alone. I'd seen a few with other people recommend them, I think on YouTube or on Instagram, and I thought I would try them out, because although I cleanse my face with a product, which I'm going to talk to you about in a minute, I tend to take my makeup off with baby wipes, just because I find that if I use product alone, even if I use it 2 or 3 times, I don't get all the makeup off properly, and I use a waterproof mascara quite often, and I struggle to get that off. So I tend to use baby wipes to get my makeup off, and then I cleanse my face, which I know isn't particularly financially a good idea, and not very good for the environment to use baby wipes. So I saw these and thought I would give them a go, and they're so soft. I've got a pink one and 2 white ones, and I just wash them every day after each use, and I just literally soak them in warm water, and then wash my face, and it gets off every bit of makeup. So before, when I was taking off my makeup with baby wipes, I would do that, and then when I washed my face with my cleanser, when I used my cleansing cloth afterwards, which is white, there would always be makeup residue on that cloth. Now I use this. When I then wash and use my cloth, the cloth is still clean and white afterwards. So I know that this works really well. As I said, I think they were £2.50 for 3. So that's that. And then the thing that I wash my face with is this, which is the Liz Earle Cleanse and Polish. I'll just take, this is a new one, so I'll take it out of the bag. I've got a bit of a story time here. So I've been using this for, I don't know, about 6-7 months, probably since earlier on this year, middle of last year. I'd seen it recommended by a few people. I was looking for a new cleanser, and I thought I would give it a go, and I went down to Boots and I got it there. Then on Black Friday, on my Facebook popped up an advert saying that there was, I think it was 15% off their products online. So I went on and I ordered this one without, so it comes in a pack either like this, which is a starter pack, and you get 2 little washcloths with it as well. Or you can get it on its own. So I ordered the one on its own because I had lots of the washcloths already, and I ordered one for Andrew for the men's cleanser because he was looking for a new cleanser. I then paid via PayPal. It went back to where it usually goes back and said your order has been sent off or whatever, and it didn't. It went back to the checkout screen where it was asking me to pay, but I'd already paid via PayPal, and I had a receipt saying I'd paid. So I went onto Facebook and I messaged them, and I'd actually been, Andrew told me that there was a survey of the best online customer service companies, and Liz Earle had come top. So I thought, well, I'll reply via Facebook. So I sent a comment via Facebook and said, look, I've ordered this stuff, I've paid for it, but I haven't got any order. There's no product order. So could you help? And they messaged me straight back and said, we'll look into it. And we went back and forth for a couple of days, I think, trying to sort out what the problem was. I sent them my receipt and I sent them a copy of everything that I'd ordered. And they said, look, we'll sort out the money, don't worry. We will refund your payment and we will send you your products, which was really kind of them. So they said, well, tell us exactly what you ordered. So I told them, and a few days later I had a parcel in the post. My money was refunded, and when I opened the parcel I had 2 of these. I had one without the starter pack and one with the starter pack. No men's product. So I messaged them back on Facebook and said, I'm really sorry, but you've sent me the wrong thing. And they were so apologetic and said, "Don't, so sorry. We'll send you another one of the men's ones and we'll send you a free product to, you know, show that we're really sorry about that." So I said, "Do you want me to send back the starter pack that you sent in error?" No, you can keep that as well. So when the next parcel arrived, I had the men's product and I had a lovely shower gel as well. Excuse me. So for free, I got 2 of these, a men's cleanser and a lovely shower gel. So I mean, I would have been happy to pay for my products, but it was lovely that they were able to keep me happy by sorting out the problem and sending me some free stuff. So I can, apart from the fact that I love the product, I can certainly say that customer service wise, Liz Earle are one of the best. So yeah, this is the cleanse and polish. It comes like this, and you see, there we go. And it's really good. You put the cleanser on dry skin and then you soak the cloth in, they come in these little muslin cloths which are lovely and they wash really well actually as well, and you soak it in hot, well, as hot as you can take it really, but yeah, warm hot water, and then polish off the residue of the product, and then I think you're supposed to then rinse with cool water after that as well. I don't always do that, but I found I used to get loads of really blocked pores around the sides of my face here where I would cleanse and not be able to get the product off properly, and now with the cloth and with the way that you use this product, I find I don't get that at all anymore, and my face is clear a lot of the time. I get breakouts every now and then like everybody does, and actually I was at my hairdresser the other day and she said, "What do you use on your skin? It's amazing." So it's that, Liz Earle Cleanse and Polish, and it's pretty good. I think online for the one on its, I think for this one it's like £16, and for the one on its own it's like 15, 14 pounds something. I think you can buy, this is the 100ml, you can buy a 200ml, and you can buy 3 of the 200 or 3 of the 100, which works out even cheaper obviously if you buy more at once. But yeah, I can thoroughly recommend Liz Earle Hot Cloth Cleanser, Cleanse and Polish. That's that. Anything else? Oh yes, I'm a bit of a mug collector. I think in most of my favourites videos or on hauls there have been various mugs, and I love Rae Dunn. I've got loads of Rae Dunn mugs, but I've kind of just developed a bit of an addiction for Starbucks mugs, particularly their Christmas ones. Now I got a Christmas mug 2 years ago, I got one last year, different one, which I love, and I use them all through the year, don't save them just for Christmas. And then for my birthday, Phoebe bought me a Starbucks mug, which is a nice sort of minty green one with a gold handle. And then she bought me, oh no, this was Archie who bought me this one for Christmas, and I love it so much. I've seen these, so these are this is the mug. It's an England one, but I've seen this one in red, white and blue that's got just the England, but this is the Christmas one, so it's got little fairy lights and things, and it's all in gold, and it's so pretty. Look, there's a Christmas tree there, and I love it, and it's a really good size, and yeah, I just love it so much. I could have my cup of tea in this all day long, and so I'm going to try and collect these. I'm going to Manchester for work next week, and I'm going to make sure I stop at a Starbucks, because I'm pretty sure you can pick up ones from all around with different cities on. I know I've seen one with Leeds on it. And I know when I was in America in the summer, I really wanted to stop and get one, and I kept meaning, we were in Starbucks so regularly, and I kept meaning to buy one, and I didn't. I thought, oh, I'll get one at the airport. There was no Starbucks at the airport, and there I missed out, so I was a bit gutted about that. So I'm going to try and make sure next time we go away I'm going to pick one up. But yeah, I'm going to try and get a Manchester one next week, and start a little collection of these lovely Starbucks mugs. So that I love too. And I think that's just about everything that I was going to mention. Oh yeah, there was another thing. If you watched my resolutions video, which I will link below, that I did last week, I did mention about being more organised, and I mentioned about starting and following The Organised Mum, and she is on Instagram and she's got a blog. I did link it below in that video, but I'll link it below here as well. And it is a game changer, I'm telling you. I absolutely love it, and I'm not following her method to the T because different things work for different people, but little things like her level 1 jobs, which are in the morning, you know, first thing you give the bathrooms a quick once over, you hoover your main traffic areas and make the beds. Those things, even if I just do those every day, it makes a huge difference. And then I try and do the half hour. She does like a focus half hour every day on different rooms in the house, and I try and do those at least 4 times a week, so that when it comes to weekends, you know, this last weekend, normally I would have spent at least one day probably cleaning bathrooms for an hour or so, hoovering, dusting. I didn't have to do any of it. The only thing I had to do at the weekend was a bit of ironing, and most of that I'd done as well. So it made so much difference, and I cannot recommend it enough. If you work particularly, but you know, even if you're at home and you've got small children and you struggle to find the time to clean or you know, even or tidy, then follow The Organised Mum. She is brilliant for just focusing on certain areas and realising that just in half an hour a day you can get so much done, and it makes a huge difference. Never am I in the position at the moment, well certainly at the moment since I've been doing it, where I would feel that if somebody came round I'd have to say, oh, can't let them go in there. And certainly with toilets and things, you know, just knowing that they're clean every day, they're always clean. And if someone came round, I wouldn't think, oh, I've got to go and check the toilet first before they go in there. You know, when you've got children, you tend to do that. But I don't have to, because they're clean every day. And, you know, it's not a huge thing, and it just keeps me on top of everything. And I find it a huge help. So The Organised Mum is my last thing I would recommend of my favourites. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, if you could give it a thumbs up. And as I mentioned before, please subscribe if you're not already, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.